My name is Dustin Wright with Disability Cocoon. I like to describe Disability Cocoon as a technology resource hub and catalyst. So we want to give you guys ideas, solutions, and tips on how to do things with tech to support people with disabilities, but also act as a catalyst within the industry to push the changes that are necessary, both cultural, regulatory, funding, all of the above throughout the system here in the US. We do these tech huddles once a week. This week we're doing GlassOut and having a presenter, Swapnil. I'm not.
Swapnil.
Swapnil?
Yeah,
Okay,
Swapnil. Yeah.
Great. Coming to us from China today. So really thank you for staying up so late for us and doing this presentation today. And I also want to call out one of my friends. Her name is Star Dobush from Ohio, Ocala. She showed me today, minutes before this tech huddle started, that Zoom just released a new feature that includes closed captioning. So thank you.
Yeah, I can. First time I'm seeing the captions.
Yep. Just I guess it was just released, she said. So thank you, Star. All right, with that, I'm going to turn it over to you. You've got 30 minutes to run through everything. And again, if you have questions for him, please throw it in the chat.
So good afternoon, everyone. I'm really hoping it must be noon around. It's 1 a.m. in Shenzhen, so it's past midnight. But I'm really excited to presenting you all GlassOuse assistive device. So today I will be discussing all about GlassOuse. What is GlassOuse and how did it came into existence and what all we have done till now and what lies ahead of it. So just to give you all a brief intro into GlassOuse. So GlassOuse assistive device is a customizable head mouse that allows people with disability or limited bodily functioning to control devices like mobile phone or a smart TV, tablets, computer, hands-free via head movement. We will be coming back to device again in a little bit later. Let's have a look about what gave birth to the idea of GlassOuse. So according to a WHO report, there are more than 1 billion people in the world that experience some form of disability. That these billion people around, they comprise of almost 15% of the total world population. And that's a huge number. Of those many, there are million and million of them who cannot use their one or both the hand to perform various simple functionality. Now, with the speedy tech advancement around the world, uh, everything around us is going digital, including the way humans communicate to each other. I cannot imagine people not having a mobile phone to chat with their friends or family or to connect to them or any new people on so many numerous social media that we have around us right now, or any one of us attending this seminar via Zoom on our devices. Now, for people with limited hand functionality or zero hand functionality, this thing is almost impossible to do that. And it really set them back with not being able to catch up with all the technological advancement that has been going around for now. So somewhere in this problem lies deep-rooted problem lies the idea of GlassHouse, enabling all those individuals to be able to access technology. And we strongly believe in inclusion for all, and we do want people with such people with GlassHouse be able to access devices and be able to use them freely. How did this idea came into existence? Well, Karner, our founder, Mehmet Nemo Turker friend, he was paralyzed due to a very serious accident he met when he was 20-year-old in the year of 2010. And he was left paralyzed down below his head. And seeing his condition, the founder of GlassHouse, Mehmet, he decided to invent something that can reduce the effect of the accident and he wanted him to be able to at least use simple technologies to perform simple functions around it. And from there, we started working on the idea of designing a device and which can help him to control all the devices that are around him. Uh, Finally, we came up with a prototype which we called Glasshouse version 1. And around 2014 or 2015, around that time, we came up. And with that, we gifted it to Karner, and we actually gifted it to few more people which we thought can benefit from the product. But in the process of making all this, we realized that how this device can be helpful to so many people around the world, and it can help them to eventually use to control their mobile phone and computer and perform basic function. So with that idea, we decided to go big commercial on a bigger scale. And with all the feedbacks that we got from the very few users who had the first version, we improved a little and created another prototype, and we launched it on Indiegogo. And people loved it, and whosoever believed in us, luckily we were funded around 158% of our original goal. And with that, we went into commercial production of Glasshouse. The device was so much like that, even Indiegogo awarded us the best design product design award. And in the same year, Glasshouse also won the prestigious Blackwood Design Award for 2016 in the Best New Product category. Now, with the production and everything, we launched Glasshouse version 1.1, and we sent it out to everywhere to people, and we started going commercial with it. So, what is Glasshouse? Coming back to device, Glasshouse is a hybrid glass mouse technology that allow people with disability or limited bodily functioning to wear is simply like a head mouse and control the devices like mobile phone or computer, tablet or smart TV simply via head movement. Glasshouse has inbuilt 9-axis gyroscope with its own customization setting of sensitivity and calibration that allow user to very easily set it and use it. It can detect a very slight movement of head also, which some people actually have due to paralyze or disability, or it can even do a very slow movement if you are moving your head very fast. So it's very easy to adjust, and it has multiple setting level. Now I'll be just showing you how this basically looks after connecting. I'll be switching it on first. It's on, and I'm using an iPad right now. I'll be connecting it to iPad, and here we go to accessibility, touch, assistive touch, and we go to devices, Bluetooth devices. So we have found there's a Chaba Glasshouse. I'll just press the button, and that's it. As you can see, I'm using my uh, head to move the cursor on my iPad. And Now this is only the mouse part. To actually be able to make click, I'll be going back to the presentation. Yeah. So to be able to make clicks, actually we also have a G Switch series, which are series of assistive device, and adaptive switches, which are a series of adaptive switches that allows you to connect with Glasshouse via this 3.5 jack that you can see here, and you can make clicks and control this mouse cursor and select your options. Or you can just use Glasshouse with dual software, which is inbuilt in Mac OS or iOS, and even in iPad OS, or which can be installed on Android and everything. And you can control, you can make clicks using that. I will be connecting one of the adaptive switches to this to control this one. Okay.
We had a question come in while you're doing that.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Does this work with JAWS or screen readers for individuals with low vision or blindness?
Uh, no, actually, till now, like because devices, all the devices that it works has screen, so you will eventually need eyesight to be able to see what where's your cursor moving away.
Okay,
That
yeah, that makes
point.
sense. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
Yeah,
see, I'm using a finger switch, and I will be now controlling this whole presentation while wearing a glass house. Also, as you can see, it's very comfortable, and I can wear it over glasses also normally. Okay. The GlassHouse is compatible with almost all the OS and all the common devices which are around us: mobile phone, tablet, smart TV, computer, and Windows, iOS, Mac OS, iPad, Chrome OS, Linux, and Android. And because all these devices, they come with Bluetooth, and GlassHouse uses a Bluetooth connectivity only, Bluetooth version 3, to make a connection. So it is highly compatible. Coming to the device itself, so this is the first version of the device that we launched on Indiegogo. The idea of the first device was to, apart from the GlassHouse assistive device itself, it used to come attached with a byte switch. So this is basically a byte switch. It's an adaptive switch, and in the first version, it was like a single entity attached to it, and you can very easily just move your head and make bytes or with your teeth or your lips to make the clicks. So it was very well loved, and people liked it very much. But soon we realized that not everyone is very comfortable just biting the switch. Some people might have a paralyzed section of the face that might not allow them to make a click. And more researching into, we realize that people are comfortable using their other bodily part, or which allow them to use their other body parts. So with this idea, we redesigned a Glasshouse version 1.2, and what we did basically is we remove that permanent attachment of a byte switch. Instead, we gave a 1.3 or 3.5 jack connection point. And what it does is we introduce a separate a series of adaptive switches, which we call as G switch series. And there are 9 different switches, which I'm going to tell you one by one later. You can connect them or any other 3.5 jack supported adaptive switch which is out there in the market. Many websites like ablenet or like adaptive switch UK, they sell it. If you have them, you can use that. You can use our adaptive switches, or you can just use GlassOut with a dual software. For people who does not know what is dual software, dual functionality allows, it makes your cursor, you see this cursor, it makes it hyperactive. So if I want to select something, I just need to take the cursor there. I can set the timer like 1/4 of a second, and in 1/4 of a second, it will automatically select that option, and you will move ahead with your selection. So you can just use GlassOut with dual functionality. Or if you prefer using a physical switches, we have 9 different physical switches which you can use according to your comfort level and needs. And very recently, we actually launched the newest version of the GlassHouse, which was 1.3. It has the same design and aesthetic of version 1.2, its predecessor, but it has a much more better and easy to set sensitivity and calibration setting. And the new one has basically 150 hours of battery life. So yeah, you can really go for months if you are like a avid user and like use a glass out a lot. So that's the newest version we have right now. And this device is actually very super light. And people, actually our users, they use it for hours for various functions. And it still they told that it's very comfortable to use as such. Uh, with this, we have reached out to more than thousands and thousands of customers have got our devices and they have used it. And from some of them, we heard back few stories, and they are really, really inspiring for us to know that uh, the device which we created is actually bringing change in their lives. A few of the example that I have here is like from the left, I have Sri. Sri is a 14-year-old girl from Cambodia who did not have functional hands from birth. And with the Glasshouse, she is able to attend school and write examination. Second to her is Creed from Norfolk, and he was born with cerebral palsy, and which didn't allow him to use his hands. And with Glasshouse, he's able to surf internet on his iPad very freely and talk to his friends and even write some articles. Uh, to him next, we have Jenny Carter. So Jenny Carter, around 3 years back, she got paralyzed. Her body was paralyzed due to a spinal cord injury, but that did not stop her to be a motivating figure in her society. And she is a very avid personal blogger, and she has a lots and lots of followers. She uses Glasshouse to make greeting cards, which people love. And you should check her out on Instagram sometime. And she also writes very, very inspiring blogs and quotes and many different stuff. Do definitely check her out. To her next, we have Odi Wonchig from Mongolia. So he runs a rehab center and an educational center in Mongolia for people with disability. And he introduced the first glasshouse to his patients and students, and they loved it. And we have been we working with him closely and taking feedbacks from him. The last one is Gareth Rowan. So he's kind of a celebrity in assistive technology world in UK, and he used Glasshouse to fly drone around the cities and map the city and make beautiful, beautiful videos. So these are like very, very few stories we know of so many thousands of users that uses Glasshouse for their own needs and fulfill their own needs. But they definitely encourages us to big to like make our product more and more better and invent more such technology which can improve their life more and more. So coming to G Suite series, so G Suite series, as I told you, is a series which we launched when we changed from version 1.1 to 1.2, when we removed the permanent byte switch selection. And the concept behind that was as I told you, we realized that not everyone is comfortable using a byte switch to bite via your lips or your teeth. And because disability are of so and so many kind, and it we really don't know like which body part he or she may be not be able to use comfortably and want to use while using a glass house. So we did a bit of research and from so many we did a research from so many rehab center, educational center, hospital, and then we came up with the design of 9 different switches that you can use with Glasshouse or any other adaptive device which accept 3.5 jazz as a connection, or even adaptive toys which are used to as a learning material for kids. So we'll just quickly go through them one by one. The first one is the most famous one, the byte switch. It is one of the unique design we created, and it is used and loved by most of them, mainly for its ease. You literally just connect and bite it, and it's pretty effective. It got a very sturdy click, and you can really feel the feedback, and it's to the point. And the tip of the byte switch, it's like a removable, non-carcinogenic, safe silicone material which you can clean, and you can replace it also accordingly. and it's sensitive enough for to detect the biting from your lips, and strong enough if you really want to bite it using your teeth, because we have tested the device under 3 ton of pressure for more than 1 million clicks. So yeah, it will go in a long way, because we know that for some disability people, they cannot control the pressure that uh, they are applying while biting. So we ensure that, yeah, it can detect a very slight pressure also, but at the same time it can withstand a very heavy pressure also. Second to the line, we have a puff switch. So this is first of its kind puff switch, which is fully electronic. It uses a coin-sized battery, and it's like a microphone where instead of speaking, you puff. And for people who have a very sensitive or very limited mouth movement, and they prefer like puffing, it's very useful for those people. And many people actually use this also, especially people with very serious and limited facial movement, or yeah. And it's highly effective because it has its own sensitivity setting. It has its own 3 sensitivity setting, whether you want to set it on detect a very slightest puff, or a medium energy of puff, or a very strong one you want to detect. So yeah, it has its own sensitivity setting, and it's highly effective. And the battery, it also have a auto power saving mode, so don't worry about losing all the battery. Moving on to the next switch, a finger switch. Finger switch is the one that I'm using right now. It is one of the most easiest yet tiny and effective switch, which comes with Velcro behind it, and a fastener strap to it. And you can tie that fastener strap to any part of your fabric or your clothes or sticky bottom, and comfortably just press it anywhere you like. And it's capable of detecting different volume of pressures, and again, very easy to use. The fourth one is a foot switch. So for the people who prefer using their foot for making a click or sending an input via their assistive device, this we have designed a foot switch. It itself is a very durable device, but the activation force, it is balanced for a normal human person to click. It's very sturdy, but at the same time it's very comfortable. It's not like you really will have to push it very hard. Plus the material is a very non-skid bottom, and it's made like a steel and rubber mixture. So yeah, it will go a long way, and don't worry about like slipping your feet over it or something like that. Also, it has a very long wire with it, so it's like very comfortable from your head to foot. The fifth one is a press switch. It's a very durable switch for people who want to use like different body parts to make a click. Like maybe I wanted to make a click using my hand, uh, the arm area, and it really, you can just put it somewhere around the chair, or somewhere around your legs, or wherever you feel comfortable. I mean, I hope you get the idea, because it's like we design something that is customizable to your own personal needs. And the activation force on this required just, it's a 100-gram activation. It's a very big switch, and it has a tactical feedback, auditory click feedback also, so you know you have made a click like that. Next one to this switch is the similar kind of switch, the press switch only. I don't have a sample here, but it's a switch which just require a little bit more uh, activation force, because your different body parts, some of them can apply a very light force, but some of them a little bit more sturdy. So again, choice, you can choose according to your liking, and you can put it to use the way you want to. Pillow switch, this is one of my favorite switch. We This is also a press switch, but it comes with a very soft velvety cushion on the top, in case if you want to use your head or your chin or your cheeks or any body part which is uncovered, and so that it feels comfortable for you to clicking. This come with a pillow, kind of a cushion over it, and I'm really sorry. And yeah, and it again the same thing, it gives a auditory click, it has a tactical feedback, and it comes with a sticker also behind, so you can stick it like at your chair if you are sitting, or somewhere on your armrest, so it will not move away from you, and you can press your any body part you feel comfortable, like here some people use it like this also. And again, it's to your need and to your imagination. The next one is a touch switch. I also don't have sample for this. So touch switch is a very highly sensitive switch which just detect a slightly touch on its activation area without any delay. So you just need to touch it with any part of your body, no pressure needed. You touch it and it will activate, send the signal and make a click. uh, and to make it realize that you have actually make a click, it uses a triple A batteries inside it, and it gives you a auditory beep and a visual feedback. It has green lights under its shell, which are pretty bright enough, so you know that you are making a click. So you can either hear beep also, or you can see lights also. Again, this also comes with the various mountings and double side tape, so you can stick it to your platform wherever you are sitting, and you can use it according to your convenience. The last switch that we have present, it's a proximity switch, which I also call like a magic switch. You don't even need to touch it. You literally just need to bring in your uh, any body part in its area, and just hover over it and it will make the click. So yeah, we really want to, with this switch we really want to reach out to people who literally cannot have like a very restricted bodily movement. And with that, this we are trying to like allow them to use glasshouse with the very limited physical movement which their body allows. And like the touch switch, this also comes with a triple A battery slot, which use it for you to activate the light and the beep sensor to for you to know when you whenever you are making click. And again, side tapes, so you can really stick this switch anywhere, to your platform or your wheelchair or your bed, anywhere, and use it with any part of your body without touching it. So these are the 9 different kind of adaptive switches, which again you can use with glasshouse or any other adaptive device or adapted toys you have. The concept of these switches is the same, that we want it for different individuals with different problem. They can choose, they should have an option, they should not be forced to use something which they are not comfortable with. And with this we want to give them a highly customizable solution which they feel happy to use. It's more like if you have an iPhone, you get many color cases and many other accessories. So yeah, these are like the accessory. You can choose whichever you feel is comfortable. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit going off. I have not actually, this is a new glasses. I have not set the sensitivity and calibration to my access. So I'll be just stop using this for the moment. I'll be switching it off with the Bluetooth. Okay. So back to the manual mode. Uh, we do have a few accessories also, like a silicon switch cover for the bike switch if you want to change the silicon cover, and you should, because it you keep biting on it and it need to be cleaned, and sometimes it even get damaged after like prolonged use. So we have that. A long cable if you want to extend any of your switch which you use, a case and a pillow switch cover. So what's next for the glass house? uh, like a general rule in technology, technology should be upgraded, and the upgrade should always outlast the previous technology and should be able to perform more and more what your predecessor did. So with that idea, we are working on something which doing all that what the present glasshouse is doing, but more. And right now the glasshouse, it helps you to like move to control your devices from a single point of access. You can make one click, and you can browse your whole device. But what's next? We want users to even able to play games with the device, and gaming include many more buttons and just not one button. So we are working something on that. Or even if you're on a computer, you use a combination of a mouse also, or and a keyboard also. So with the same idea and keeping the same level of ease which a user feel at the moment using the current glasshouse, with the same ease and with just more functionality. So that is something we are working on, and it's under testing. Actually, it's under testing, and we are hoping that in 2021 we will be coming out with it very soon, and we will be just surprising you all with that. um, Glasshouse, if you want to check our products or anything, or if you have any doubt, you can definitely visit on our Glasshouse website. And definitely you can follow us on our social media also for all the news and all the latest news and information. And if you want a personal one-to-one support also, again, website, or you can send us email also. Okay, so Dustin, I'll be handing back to you.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. You guys have covered a lot. That's great. We have one question on the charging of the glass house. Is
Yeah,
it
sure.
a wireless charge where it's just set down, or is it plugged in, or how does that work?
Also, we have a very basic USB charge.
USB? Okay.
Yeah, because we realize that even though it is slowly going out of the technology, but still most people still have a USB wire lying around, and it's most easy to find,
Yeah.
and it's easy. So it's just simply uses a USB wire cable, and you can charge it via this port.
And you said 150 hours of use.
Yeah,
What?
so version
Great.
1.3 has a very a small but a very high density battery, which allow user to use the device for 150 hours. We do have a battery saving option also, and auto sleep mode in the device setup.
Yeah.
So you can really use the device for a long time on a single charge.
And so the person that isn't able to plug the charger in themselves would have to have someone come to assist them to plug it in periodically.
Yes. So this is something, yeah, we got feedback from our customers that the old actually the old glasshouse was able to perform for like 15 hours only, 15 or 16 hours only. And he told me that every day I need to call someone to charge and wait till the device charge, even though it charges in half an hour only. So we thought, why not just solve it in some way or other.
That's great. We had a couple of questions around cost, and is it available in the US through a distributor, or do people buy it on your website?
Yeah, so the cost of the device at the right now at the moment is $599 on our website, and you can either purchase it from our website. We have a couple of international shipping option. One is post office shipping, which costs $25 and takes around 20 to 30 days to reach to your doorstep, or express shipping where we use registered shipping like DHL or FedEx, and they deliver to you within a week. Or you can buy Glasshouse from many and many of our distributors. You can literally just go to Google and search Glasshouse in US, and we have many tie-ups, many dealers in US itself.
Yes.
And don't worry about the warranty and everything. You are safe. We give out a 1 year warranty for repair and free replacement. And even if you are out of warranty, you will be just charged for the shipping, because you need to send device to us for repair, but we will repair your device free of cost, like even if it
Great.
require changing everything in the device.
So
So
there've
you
been
are
several.
not worried about that.
Yeah, thank you. There's been several questions coming in, and I'll try to. I'm assuming that the cost, there is tech support at no additional cost. So if somebody has an issue after they bought it, they just call you guys.
Yes, yes, yes. So, if you, when first of all, when you buy a device, you automatically are. If you buy from our website, you are automatically are up for a 15 days trial. If you don't like a device after receiving, you can within 15 days raise a claim. You just send back a device, we'll pay you all your money back, excluding the shipping, if you
Great.
buy from our website. And for warranty, any problem you face, if you are within 1 year warranty, we will, you just need to send your device to us. We will repair free of cost and send you back for free. we,
Great.
we will bear the shipping cost. But if you're out of warranty, send us device, we will repair free of cost, no matter what it's charging, is costing us to repair, whatever it is, how badly it's broken, or even if we require totally changing to new one, we will do it. It's just after warranty, you just need to pay for the shipping both sides,
Yeah,
whatever
makes
you
sense.
choose.
Okay. And Tracy asked a question about the cost, and it was $599 US, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, yeah, and then somebody had also asked about, is it covered by insurance? I'm assuming, have any of your distributors in the US had insurance pay for it? I'm assuming it's covered through
Yes, yes,
waiver.
yes. So yes, so we have a tie-up with lots of big suppliers who deals with assistive technology equipments, and because they have been supplying to lots of educational center, rehab centers, and such places. So yes, they do have a tie-ups,
Yeah,
and if for insurance, you can definitely contact them. And apart from that, if you want to get more information, like if you want to, if a want to become a dealer somewhere, because we really want this device to reach out to everyone who needs it.
sure.
So, and it's difficult not being in the place where most of the people want the device. So dealership is one way we look, is like a really a way to for to reach out to most of the people. So if you want to be a dealer, you can contact us on our website. We have a live chat option there, and we will get you connected to the right person right away.
Wonderful.
But for insurance, definitely contact our suppliers, or even talk to my sales team. Actually, we have you can talk to on our website to people. My sales team will connect to you exactly the dealer and to solve your problem.
And for those of you that are supporting people on Medicaid waiver programs, fairly certain you can probably get this funded as assistive technology through the waiver programs, depending upon your state. So also
Yes, yes, definitely.
would recommend that anybody go call your local state AT-ACT program. And we have a link to where you can search for that on our website. And they may have some of these in stock that people can use and demo and play with prior to purchasing. So
Yeah.
well, any other questions for Swapnil? Nope. It says thank you for saying that. Great. Man, I really appreciate you doing this so late, and it's
I
1:40 a.m.
appreciate
your
you for
time.
giving me a platform here, because
Yeah,
it's difficult to reach out, mainly because of the time difference, because most of the customers we have in US, especially the Pacific side, they will be contacting us now and we'll be literally sleeping.
yeah,
And there is actually never like a one-to-one talk. It's very difficult.
yeah.
But I'm, as a marketing manager for Glasshouse, I'm really happy that I get to chance to be one-on-one, get connected with them.
Okay. One more quick question that came in. Does the $599 include a switch of choice, or is the switch an additional cost?
No, so 599 is just the assistive device
Okay,
price, and the switches are separate, and they
got it.
start from $29 to go maximum, I think, $129. So
Okay.
again, you can choose the switch according to your need, and if you do want to just use this with a dual software, You can just get this and use it with the Dual software.
Yeah.
Dual is a functionality already built in iOS, iPad, macOS, and Android you can like install separately.
Yeah, makes sense. Wonderful. Well, thank you again very much for your time today, and thank you for everybody that's joined. First Tech Huddle in 2021. We've got a lot more. Go check out the website right now, and we've got some scheduled for the next few weeks. So thank you all for joining us. And
thank you, Joel.
And stay really safe, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Get some sleep.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Okay. Have a great day.
Bye. Have a great day. Bye-bye.